What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about some new changes that will be coming to Warzone, most notably the CR-56 AMAX getting a nerf as it is currently the best medium to long range weapon in Warzone right now. We're going to talk about why it's getting nerfed, where this information is coming from, and what weapons I think are going to be meta after the CR-56 AMAX nerf. So if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, whatever, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and stay up to date on as much Warzone news and tips and class setups. That's typically what I post on my channel. So at the start of Season 3, in the initial patch for Season 3, they had a lot of weapon balancing, and then they also said, we're keeping our eye on the AMAX. No king lives forever. Basically, it's saying the AMAX is getting nerfed. It's been a top tier weapon for way too long in Warzone, and while it is my favorite weapon in Warzone and probably one of my top 3 in any Call of Duty for me, I really like the CR-56 AMAX. I do think it should be getting a nerf at some point. It just kills so fast and it's so oppressive. Like, the CR-56 AMAX is so good that it makes it hard for any other assault rifle to be good. You know what I mean? For any other weapon to outclass the AMAX, it has to kill faster. And if every gun just constantly has to overtake another by killing faster and the power level never goes down, we get metas like the M16 AUG meta or the DMR meta, where it's just really melty and gunfights are decided in a fraction of a second and pretty much just come down to who sees who first rather than who has the better gun skill, who plays the fight better. And while I do love the AMAX, it definitely borders on being way too melty. It kills really fast. It does have a decent amount of recoil, but if you're someone who's been playing Warzone for a while, you probably can control that recoil just fine. It's really not as hard as people make it out to be. So while the CR-56 is my favorite weapon, one of my favorite weapons, I won't necessarily be sad to see it go. Sure, I'll miss it, but I think it is for the better of the game if the CR-56 AMAX does get nerfed. So the rest of what this said was, I'm going to have it on screen now. Balance adjustments to the CR-56 AMAX, the FARA-83, and the Bullfrog. Changes to the ADS firing speeds on Cold War attachment. So the second one, I hope, means mainly for assault rifles. I hope that you maybe nerf Raider stock or the combat stock on some of the Cold War assault rifles, and then we see them less often replace submachine guns. We get out of this meta that we've currently been in and for a long time with the FFAR, and then now at the start of the season, the FARA, the AK-47, the XM4. People are using a variety of assault rifles to just completely replace SMGs, and while I do think these weapons should be viable as sniper support weapons in close medium range, I don't think that we should have these ARs just completely replace SMGs like we had last season. So I think that is potentially a good thing. The FARA-83 nerf, I assume. Notice it says balance adjustments. We know it's an AMAX nerf because they've talked about it. But for the FARA and the Bullfrog, I assume the FARA is getting nerfed because it's really good right now in the SMG role as an assault rifle. It's what a lot of players are using for their close range weapon. The Bullfrog is what confuses me most because while I do think the Bullfrog is really good, it's one of my favorite SMGs in the game right now, I don't think it's out of line at all. I don't think it's too powerful to where it should be getting nerfed, and I don't think it's too bad to be where it should be getting buffed. So I really don't know what they're going to do to the Bullfrog. That's the thing in this post that has me most confused, is just what's going on with the Bullfrog here? Because I don't know, I would describe the Bullfrog probably as a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely not a bad gun. It's on the upper edge of weapons, but it's not so oppressive that nothing else can be good. I think the LC-10 is just as good, if not better. The Modern Warfare MP5 is still good. The MAC-10 is still good. There's a lot of SMGs that are viable right now, so I don't know why the Bullfrog needs to be getting changed. So we'll have to see what they end up changing on the Bullfrog, whether it's a nerf or a buff. I'm honestly not sure at all in that aspect. Finally, one thing I want to talk about next is what is going to be the next long-range meta, because a lot of people have just been using the AMAX forever. I used it in Season 6 over the Kilo. I love the AMAX. Used the DMR and the burst rifles when they were meta, and then just immediately went back to the AMAX after they were nerfed. So the next close range meta I think is going to be, for one, the Krig is definitely a good medium to long range assault rifle. The Cold War AK-47 I think is probably one of the closest weapons to the AMAX, the most comparable, and it's what a lot of people are going to feel comfortable with after the AMAX gets nerfed. But I think what is actually the closest weapon to the AMAX is going to be the Ram 7. It's kind of been ignored for most of Warzone by a lot of people. Some people really like it, but it definitely didn't get the reputation that the AMAX had, despite being very similar. I'm going to have the TTK charts on screen right now from True Game Data so you guys can see. and they do kill incredibly similar. And one advantage that the Ram 7 has over the AMAX is the limb damage is more consistent with the Ram 7. It doesn't change your shots to kill as much as the AMAX does. With the AMAX, if you're not hitting upper chest, your TTK is going to go down a lot. But with the Ram 7, it has really consistent damage regardless of where you're shooting. So that's one plus that the Ram 7 has always had over the AMAX. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be gravitating to the Ram 7 potentially after the AMAX is finally nerfed. And I would definitely recommend trying it. I would say the Ram has a little bit more recoil. It's a little bit harder to control, but if you put the time in and get good with it, it's certainly manageable, and it's a gun that I've enjoyed using for a while. So Krig, AK-47 from Cold War, Ram 7, Modern Warfare M4, and Modern Warfare Kilo. I think those will probably be like the top 5 medium to long range assault rifles once the CR-56 AMAX gets nerfed. So that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to let the gameplay play out. This is a win I recently got on stream using the AMAX. If you guys did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and also comment down below what weapon you're going to go to after the AMAX ends up getting nerfed. Thanks for watching.
He's running? Or, yeah, he's down here.
Moving. Disregard that.
Cracked him.
Target right here.
Whited.
Nice. I'm going to go buy him back.
Shot. They got Lodi.
Yeah, I don't know why people get like
Yeah, they're
super
top.
banana shaped by that.
Wait. What's it doing right on you guys?
Got one. Got one.
Nice, bro.
Is he up top?
I was up top. I think this guy's bottom.
He's gotta be on like the sledge here.
But I think he's inside. Yeah.
I think he's up.
Found him.
There he is.
Nice. Good job.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Copy cash drop. Armor here. Armor here.
Super fighting.
2K on the bot.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I gotta get
Only
that.
2K or?
Yeah, only 2K.
I don't know if we
2K.
push this Lodi right away. It's kind of fucked.
Yeah, okay.
Like I know we need perks, but
Got you.
I don't need anything.
I think this kid's super, isn't there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do y'all want to try to
I
go
think
for the
so,
Lodi?
I'm gonna go super.
I need perks. Right here, right here.
Hostile.
We can just go for it, Juju. Fuck
Not
it.
moving. There's 2 over there.
I played at him and he chooses the wall bang me.
Are you safe, Jake?
So far.
I can't hit. This is an invisible barrier. I can't hit it.
I'm trying to watch SOS for you.
I just got sniped at.
There's someone at SOS, Juju.
That's what's in front
We're
of me.
getting like try to come to
Someone
this
right
gas
there
with me.
for
Come to this
you,
gas.
I'm trying. Let me get my guns. Get away from me, bro. They just jumped off the
It's not the
back,
same
bro.
in front of us. It might. Yeah.
They're rotating out back.
I down one.
Nice.
Target right
Let me see
here.
if I can go around. Wait.
One side up top. Down him as well.
Gas is closing
I need
in.
help here, bro. Oh my god.
Got shot from 3. Did you get that finish?
I've killed one. I'll get your finish right now.
Nice. I'm getting shot from super bounty.
Yeah, we need to just play our life here, I think.
Dropping all my ammo.
We just gotta be worried about people in this
Moving
building.
here.
There's only 3 teams though. 3 teams, 7 people.
Oh. There's still a team super 100%.
Yeah, I hear them
You want
fighting
her?
super.
Sighted on target.
Yeah, that's one right there in super.
Everyone in the safe zone.
I don't think there's anybody up here, but I'm just making sure.
They're fighting.
This is like the
There's
one where we
hard
lose the
left
game
super,
right now.
like left super, like on buy.
Only 5 remain. Finish the
Throwing
job.
stun.
I hit one armor. Cracked one.
They bought back. They bought someone back.
Out of ammo and dead.
Threat down.
One guy.
Then it-
Closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Let's go, bro.
Yes,
GG's.
sir. Let's go, baby. What a
These
clutch
boys.
job.
This is
Shit, Jake.
Easy.
Shit, boys.